What innocent search turned out to be porn?
I was in a bowling pro shop, shopping new bowling balls. Saw one called Hammer 30. Googled it real quick without thinking anything of it. Porn. All porn.
I was looking for an edging tool at Home Depot a few years back to fix the edges of my lawn around front sidewalk. Apparently it's a masturbation technique that comes up when safe search is turned off.
As a mechanical engineer working in an offshore company, I needed to show an example of a spreader bar. Don't Google this at work.
When I was about 10 and playing Morrowind for the first time, I wanted to find some high-level armor at a low level, so Googled Ebony. I saw a lot of things. Back in the wild west of the net, anybody who used .com instead of .gov when trying to get to the White House's website would find a hardcore porn site.
My black friend put on a blonde granny wig for a play, and to compare his pic I searches black blonde granny.
Male chicks. This was probably 15 years ago in class. I was looking for roosters and instead got pictures of guys in their underwear. When I was a dumb kid in the mid-90s, the computer clock was wrong on the classroom computer. The World Wide Web, as everyone seemed to call it at the time, was very new to me, but I knew you could find this stuff out. But what website would it be on? My dumb fuck little British brain decided bigbin.com, or co.uk, was a good idea. My first introduction to gay porn at around 8 years old. Edit: seems a lot of people are asking if I'm gay now. Sorry to disappoint, but I am straight. Early introduction to massive cocks didn't turn me, as some have asked. I'm not sure that's how sexual preference works.
My retired dad thought he would do some substitute teaching. Classroom management was a problem, as he had no idea how to deal with unruly students. So, on the school computer, hit Google up for some ideas on teen discipline. I shit you not. As a software engine, I often Google latex terms. Sometimes I tend to forget that I need to specify that I'm looking for the text processing.
I got 3 for you. 1. I typed in scat looking for the jazz singing, not knowing what the term also means. 2. I looked up Grandpa Piss trying to find screenshots from a Monster Factory video. 3. Not me, but my dad used to order golf balls online from Dick's at work before they opened one in OKC. He typed in dicksports.com, and was greeted by a gay porn site.
I work IT in schools. Once had a report that the web filter had let something nasty through. To be honest, it was a shitty RM web filter that was out of our control, so not much I could do in that instance. Young child had searched for Little Red Riding Hood. Needless to say, what resulted included a non-traditional version. My, what a big you have. On a network with a real web filter, I had a very naive religious studies teacher who berated me for the system constantly blocking her searches. Finally got to the bottom of what exactly she was searching for, after much probing, because she was hesitant to tell me. Turns out she was looking for a new job and considering working abroad in the third world and didn't want her employers to know. Yes, she was searching for missionary positions, and saw nothing wrong in that. I wish I was making it up, given that these are supposed to be highly educated people.
I'm a counselor, and years ago my coworker came up to me after a session with a preteen boy and asked if I knew what a brony was. I did not, so we Googled it.
My Chinese teaching assistant wanted to get pictures for the next PowerPoint about kids' clothing. She went to Google and searched teen models. Yeah, I taught her about safe search after that one.
School research project in grade 5. Google greater than Google Images greater than construction greater than road construction greater than construction workers greater than manholes greater than safe search, on greater than manholes. One time in high school my teacher was using her laptop via projector, and we had gotten her off topic talking about her pregnancy. Yada yada, she Googled black booties, as in baby shoes, in front of a classroom full of freshmen.
Searching hardcore, as in the construction material, at work experience. We'll be more specific next time.
I just wanted an 18-year-old scotch.
A few years ago, I was trying to explain Reddit to my wife and was telling her all about the different subreddits out there. At the time she was interested in crafting and sewing, so I showed her a few different subs. Then she started asking me about a few different interests for me to show her the results. All of these were pretty innocent and wholesome stuff. She was getting impressed. Finally she asked me about period piece movies and TV shows like the ones she would constantly watch on BBC. So I tried a quick search for BBC and got BBC, but not the kind I was intending. Laughs were had. Now my wife has a Reddit account. Edit. This happened in the search function. When searching for new subreddits, I wasn't typing on r/BBC. The suggested subreddits when you search for one. That is what I'm referring to. Actual dicks didn't flop out at us. It was suggested subs. Dick's Sporting Goods.